Na bila shaka masani yale yamewadia. Sasa hivi tunazungumza masuala ya wanaume. Jiunge nami kuanzia sasa hadi tamati mwa hiki kipindi, ukipenda kiite Talk It Out, kipindi kinachozungumzia masuala ya wanaume. Hivi naye katika studio zetu bwana mmoja ambaye kwa kweli haya maneno anaelewa zaidi, atatusaidia kuyazungumzia masuala ya wanaume hapa na kule nje pia bila shaka. Jiunge nami kuanzia sasa, kutana naye bwana mmoja anaitwa Ali. Ali, mambo vipi?
Mzuri sana.
Lazima tugoteane bwana. Naambiwa social distance, ni physical distance.
Yeah, social distance. Naona hadi hapa tuko distance.
Yeah. Labda tukianza show kwanza, labda tueleze unafanya nini, wewe ni nani aswa?
Mimi aswa ni brand consultant. Then I also run. Started and running an NGO meant to help the needy and neglected persons in the society. And I'm also doing a project. I'm also a project manager. Currently building a residential property. Yeah, so I'm a jack of all trades.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is what the society demands, right?
That's exactly.
For a man.
For a man, you have to do so many things, you know, to put food on the table,
sure,
to be able to live up to what society demands.
Great.
And asks from a man. Yeah.
Now, earlier on, we are talking about men issues. Men issues.
Yeah. How
do we define a man and a societal man in this 21st century?
It's a good question, but because I think the definition of a man has been lost, because we have a society man, if I call it that, and then we have a man. Traditionally, a man was somebody who could provide for his family, could be able to pay the bills for his kids, for maybe his parents, and a man would ensure that there's enough food on the table, that they have a roof over their heads. That was what a man was from then, let's say the 19th century to maybe recently.
Na pia ilieleka kwamba ikiwa kuna mwanamume angelioa wanawake wengi.
Yes, and the only ask was he can only do that if he can be able to provide for all the wives and the kids. But then we come to 21st century where now we have a societal man. A man who whereby is supposed to pay for certain bills, supposed to live a certain lifestyle, supposed to be at a certain status quo. You know, you have a man right now with the social media, a man who cannot afford to take the wife or the girlfriend to Naivasha for a holiday is not a man anymore. A man who cannot afford to drive a Mercedes Benz or a Range Rover is not a man anymore. A man who cannot be able to pay for their girlfriend or their wife's salon bill is not a man anymore. I mean, if you have the money, you can do so. No one stops you if you have the money. But we are in a generation or a situation whereby men are taking loans to do those things because society has deemed fit that a man should be able to pay bills. Ukazani ulipe kabisa. Then it doesn't matter how you pay, but lazima ulipe. So you hear there's a man who goes to a restaurant or let's say an entertainment place. That man is forced to pay a bill, let's say of 10,000. Yeah, and there he's in the washroom calling his fellow friends, asking them to send money. Please, I need money at midnight.
Yes.
I need money. And when you ask, he's telling you, we went to an entertainment place and the bill is slightly more than what I envisioned. Yeah, but because you are the societal man, you have to pay that bill. But you've taken a loan to pay that bill.
Tuseme chanzo kabisa cha hawa wanaume labda kufanya vile. Like what exactly is the major cause for these actions to be done in other way?
Maybe I can break it down into three. Let's say there's social media pressure, there's peer pressure, there is lifestyle pressure as well, and let's throw in a curveball, your family. You know, I can further break it down like in terms of social media, whereby when you go to Twitter, people have a definition of what a man The ladies have a definition of what a man is. The ladies say a man cannot pay my salon bill or my bill for my nails. That's not a man. If a man cannot afford to take me for a holiday, or to pay for or to buy me expensive gifts, that's not a man.
That is not a man.
Yeah, that's the definition through social media of what a man is. Yeah, then you have peer pressure. Let's say from your fellow friends, you hear your fellow friends saying, "I took my girlfriend or my wife to Naivasha." Then you get that pressure whereby you decide, you will tell your girlfriend or your wife or your kids, let's go to Naivasha. Yeah. Then you get to the counter. Then you fuliza to pay for holiday. It's not a must. It's not like a hospital bill that you have to pay. But because your friends are saying, I take my family to Naivasha.
So you want to be like those people? You
want to be like your friends. Yeah, you're in a position whereby your friends are putting so much pressure on you to be like them that you're paying a holiday with fuliza. Yeah, and maybe now we come into your family. Like now, when you go into our youth, you know, the parents are telling them, why don't you have a job?
Exactly.
And that pressure is so much on the man because the man is supposed to provide. So you're being told, why don't you have a job?
And mark you, some parents also tell you, you are 18 years old, so you're gonna go out and do stuff.
And they tell you, me when I was 18 years old, I was out of my father's house.
Yeah.
Why are you 24 or 23 and you're still in my house? You know? Or there is that pressure that, unaona, jirani amejenga kwao, shago.
Wewe haujajenga.
Tutajenga lini? Tutajenga lini? That is your pressure from maybe your family or your mom or your dad to go build. And if you cannot afford it, you go to a bank and ask them, can I take a mortgage?
By the why can't we talk? Why can't men talk? What's the problem?
The society doesn't create a safe space for that. Yeah? How many times have you had when you disclose to your man or to maybe your friend and they tell you, mwanaume ni kukazana. Mwanaume ni effort.
Ndio sasa.
Yeah, ndio. When men want to come and talk and they're told, wewe wacha. Cheza kama wewe.
You know, in some situations, the peer pressure, some situations perhaps a man is told in teenage age, a man in one or the other can be told, "Juo sasa hauna dem."
Yeah.
Now you'll be pressured to have one, but perhaps you're not ready.
You're not ready
to do the same.
Yeah, maybe you have financial commitments.
Yeah.
Maybe let's say you studied through help. You've just finished university, started getting your first job.
You're yet to pay the loans, remember?
Yeah, yet to pay your help loan. So your priority right now is what? To pay the loan first.
You talk about priorities.
Yeah, but your friends are telling you, kwa nini una date for Valentine's? So your friends are putting that pressure to you to get a girlfriend when you cannot afford it. But because society, or because there's no safe space for you to tell them, you know what, right now, my priority is to pay my help loan first.
Ale, you look successful in terms of what you've done and what you're doing. What is the secret behind, like, a man can learn from? You know, do you really talk out these issues in your own business endeavors, in your daily life? Are you really you when doing things?
Yeah, I think that's one quality that I have. I can say no. Tell me, let's go to Naivasha if I know I cannot afford.
That is what very many people
If I know I cannot afford, or if I know I have other commitments, I'll tell you no.
So you're saying we should say yes or no if it is the exact time to say
yes. It's a choice. Don't let society tell you don't have a choice. You have to say yes. It's a choice.
But it's hard for a man to say no, man.
Yeah, it is. But because society doesn't want a man that says no. How many times have you seen that on social media, like that, my boyfriend refused to take me to Naivasha, and everyone just comes and throws insults that, well, that's not a man. But no one asks, why didn't he want you to take you to Naivasha? Maybe he has commitments. Maybe he has a car insurance coming up. Or he has a medical insurance coming up. So for him, he prioritizes and says, I'm not going to spend 30,000 for a trip to Mombasa, and I have my car insurance premium coming up in a week's time. So So no one asks, why did he say no? People come just throwing insults. He's not a man. But truly he is a man because he's prioritized. He said what is important.
Ali, what is killing men in this society? I mean, this 21st century. What is killing men so fast?
It's a definition of what a man is to be. That's what's killing them.
Oh, come on.
That is what is killing men.
So you say men have lost value already. I mean, or what is this that they are lacking?
They are lacking a safe space, or they are lacking somebody to tell them, you know what, it is not a must for you to do this. Yeah, they're lacking someone to tell them the true definition of a man. True definition of a man, if you can provide for your family comfortably, that you are a man. If you can do right with your kids, you are a man. If you can ensure your parents are living comfortably, you are a man. A man is not someone who pays your salon bills. A man is not someone who takes you on holiday every weekend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. A man is not someone who spends 30,000 in a club or in an entertainment place. That's not a man. Yeah. A man is one who's ready to talk. He can go to his circle of friends.
No, kiacho wachike.
Yeah. Kiacho wachike.
Hold it right there. Yeah. When we get back, I would like us perhaps to speak about what are the solutions now? How can we help this man out there? The young man watching us, how can we help him? When we get back, we're going to speak about that. Well, tunapochukua pumziko tu la kupata kopo la maji, tutarejea na mengi zaidi katika hiki kipindi cha Talk It Out.